Good afternoon, Seawolves. I'm Leah Angelo.
And I'm Shelby Leonard, and thank you for tuning in to Studio Blue.
Shelby, can you believe it's already March and that St. Patrick's Day is only 3 days away?
I seriously cannot believe it. Luckily, Julia and Jacqueline are out in Seawolf Plaza keeping up with our fellow Seawolves about St. Patrick's Day.
Let's take a look.
Hi, welcome back to Studio Blue. I'm Jacqueline,
And I'm Julia.
and we're out here at the plaza interviewing people about St. Patrick's Day. Do you know who St. Patrick is?
I have no clue, but if I had to take a guess, I would say St. Patrick was an Irish saint. And for some reason, he did something that makes him well remembered, and so they gave him a holiday.
It's whoever you think it should be.
The founder of St. Patrick's Day. And do you know why people wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
No, but I'm guessing because the four-leaf clovers are green, so.
Not to get pinched? No clue.
What are your plans for St. Patrick's Day?
It's spring break, so I'm going to Bishop, California to go rock climb.
I'll be celebrating my best friend Katie's 21st birthday.
I'll be working, most likely.
Now back to the studio.
So, Leah, do you have any plans for St. Patrick's Day?
Unfortunately, instead of celebrating, I have to start looking for an internship.
You should talk to Caitlin, who was able to attend the career fair on campus. Let's see what she has to say.
This is Caitlin Foley with Studio Blue News. With graduation creeping up on us, students are looking for post-grad opportunities and summer internships. With the hopes of preparing students as much as possible, Career Services has put together the Career Fair, which is hosting over 100 companies, local and national. I just want to hear what your thoughts are on the Career Fair.
I don't even know what the career fair is, but yeah.
I didn't really have any expectations. I was just trying to mostly network, get my resume out there, and link up with people on LinkedIn and network again.
For those that aren't taking advantage of coming to the career fair, I think there's also a lot of opportunities, some paid and unpaid, that I did not know because I didn't come last year. So being a graduating senior, I really wish I would have come last year and taken those opportunities.
So we put on the career fair every spring, generally around the beginning of March, and it's a great opportunity for students to come and network with employers in the Sonoma County area, particularly employers looking for full-time jobs or internships. We have a lot of awesome employers here today, ranging for everything from wine business all the way to nonprofits. We even have the guide dogs for the blind here, and they brought a dog, so if you didn't come, you miss out on the dog, which is really sad. But it's okay because next year there will be plenty of employers here, so check out us next year at the career fair.
This fair is one of the biggest at Sonoma State and is arguably one of the most valuable. Whether you're looking for your future employer or you just want to gain experience talking to employers, this is the place to be. Those that weren't able to attend or find success with it can go to the Career Services Center and they will be able to help you out. This is Caitlin Foley with Studio Blue News.
Wow, I definitely need to take advantage of this opportunity.
There are other advantages that come with our tuition, such as the makerspace in the library. Students have unlimited access to 3D printers.
You know, I do need a new phone case. Maybe I'll go to the library and 3D print one. Let's take a look at what our reporters have for us.
A hidden treasure on campus, too often not recognized by students for its amazing resources. Located on the second floor of the Sonoma State Library, SSU's Makerspace, a hands-on student exploring and learning center open to all students with amazing innovations such as 3D printing, virtual reality, laser etching, a t-shirt press, and even a chocolate 3D printer.
My name is Dylan Ireland. I worked at the Makerspace since before it opened. I helped set it up a little bit, although Dr. Qualls is the one who set it up, and also Jonathan over this summer. I like working at the Makerspace because I get to learn new stuff, new equipment almost every day, and I get to show that to other people as well. So what's really popular right now seems to be the VR, that's a hit, as well as the 3D printing, which is kind of the crux of the makerspace. I feel it's kind of what we push the most.
Anyone who is a technology or arts lover will want to live in this space. They have access to so many amazing machines and tools available every weekday to students for free. It's a beyond amazing experience that is too often not taken advantage of by students.
I think a lot of areas in this space would be interesting to a number of students if they knew about them. However, I have seen students start to bring in friends and get the word out independently of the Science 220 class or any advertising, which is nice.
The Makerspace is the perfect on-campus pastime. It is sure to give you an exciting, crafty relief. It gives students the power to tinker, build, and create in an amazing learning lab with access to hands-on experience with amazing technology. To learn more and find out their hours, visit library.sonoma.edu/makerspace.
Hey Shelby, how do you like going to school in wine country?
I love it. I actually got the chance to go barrel tasting with some friends last weekend.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, due to the fires, we've lost many of our beautiful vineyards here in Sonoma County. Let's take a look on the effects of the fires.
A recent survey conducted by the Wine Business Institute has found that the October fires left 99.8% of the North Coast vineyards unaffected. The school based the study off of a survey of more than 200 vineyards and winery stakeholders across Lake Mendocino, Napa, Solano, and Sonoma counties.
We survive off of tourism, really. We're so tourism based that, to have that lack of people coming can really hurt a lot of things, but we were fine, fortunately. All of our vineyards, everything was fine. We were able to bounce back very quickly, and through the community and kind of some of the videos that were done by Gary Farrell and things like that said no, we're open, please come in.
Although 93% of wineries were unaffected, over 5,300 homes were destroyed, with a staggering $9 billion in insurance claims and 38 total fatalities. The effect it left on the area was devastating, but due to the damp grapevine leaves, it prevented many of the fires from doing more damage. While most believe the grapevines were the sole reason why only 0.2% of vineyards were destroyed completely.
My family was actually affected by the fires quite a lot. I have family in Bennett Valley, I have family in Fountain Grove and Healdsburg, and all of them had to evacuate. Unfortunately, my grandparents did lose their house in Fountain Grove. It's pretty bad. The whole neighborhood is basically gone except for maybe like 4 or 5 houses. I went there and visited them, or the site, like 2 weeks after the fires were out, and the smell was so bad. It still is to this day, even after the rains. And just the level of destruction that's in the neighborhood is like incredible. It just takes your breath away because you don't think you'd ever see something like that. When you hear people say that it looks like a bomb went off, it looks like a bomb went off.
Although devastating, many people think the media has magnified the event to larger than what it really was.
We begin with the fire disaster unfolding in California tonight. At least
California is worsening, and there appears to be no end in sight.
But fires still burning everywhere. It's going to take a while.
Nearly 8,000 firefighters are struggling.
While the fight continues on the front lines, authorities...
This didn't help the return of tourism or economy after these disastrous times.
Sonoma wineries struggle a lot because it drove out tourism for a good chunk of the harvest season, and that's when they pick their grapes. So those grapes were ruined, and I know when I come down here on Highway 12, when I drive down here from home, it's just all burned, and it's crazy to see, and it's very sad.
Overall, the Sonoma and Napa counties continue to remain strong as the rebuilding process proceeds into what many believe is a long road ahead. I'm Chase Fritz for Studio Blue.
I am so proud to be a part of Sonoma County.
Luckily, we also get to be a part of an amazing community here at Sonoma State.
Well, Seawolves, that seems to be all we have for you today.
Please make sure to follow us on our social media.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
We wish you a day full of luck, Seawolves.